Hello, Misguided Musing listeners. This is Matt from the podcast. Happy New Year. Happy 2018. Before you listen to this episode tonight, I want to apologize for the lack of productivity that has been going on in the podcast. Unfortunately, we've been really busy. Some professional careers changed, school got involved, and just in general, family and career things have happened. But I do promise for 2018, we will produce many shows, and many shows of quality as well. It may be less frequent, maybe once a month, but I promise you that every member of this podcast will give it their best, and will make you laugh at least a couple of times per episode. So tonight what you're going to hear is our failed Festivus episode. Although it may seem a little unorganized and we didn't really finish the segments, nevertheless it has amazing social commentary. And I think you'll laugh once or twice. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying the new year, and hopefully Cheetos, it's his last. Enjoy the episode.
Listen up, please!
I'm glad you're here.
Mind orgasms and fantasies.
By the way, I want to say something that I absolutely love.
The back of my head may or may not look like a pug.
Somebody's misguided. The younger generation.
If you can wipe your own ass, then the other guy gets shot.
And I don't know that you notice it, but I do.
We found out who we truly are, which is a bunch of assholes.
Most of the time it's because I'm turned away from you.
Why did you buy the vibrating strap-on pillow?
But there's something that I absolutely love.
Oh, I couldn't be happier.
Now, there was a time when we had to hide and we had to be quiet.
Right now, he's wearing a tinfoil hat.
Have you ever heard the term misguided? I've been misguided.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's just gonna be... It's gonna be okay. We'll be okay. We'll get through it.
Okay.
Good sell.
You do you, we'll do us.
Well, in that case, I think Harvey Weinstein should have probably listened to that advice. It's weird that it comes from Maynard, but you know.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Little known fact, his favorite Batman villain is Poison Ivy. I love that sexy little plant.
I mean, when you think about it, Harvey Weinstein did do himself a few times. It was just in a public setting.
There were just other people that didn't see it.
No, it was T.J. Miller.
Well, Louis
He
C.K.
vehemently denies
T.J. Miller knocked around his college girlfriend.
And
Harvey
raped her with a
Weinstein
ball.
jacked off. Oh, God, yeah. And Harvey Weinstein jacked off into a potted plant in front of a reporter. Raped women. Harvey Weinstein was really kind of a... He was kind of like a Renaissance man when it came to being a disgusting pervert.
Yeah, he did it all.
All right.
Also, is anyone in any way surprised that Gene Simmons was brought up on sexual battery charges?
I can't believe it.
Who would have thought the guy who spits fire and blood on stage is also a shitbag in real life?
Listen,
Did you hear the story about him in Providence? He won the key to the city. Of course, Providence would give him the key to the city.
Buddy Cianci.
And there was only like 100 people there. And he was like, there's 1,000 people here to see me. And one of the guitarists for Anal Cunt
You're just being willfully
started
ignored.
yelling out at him. He's like, Gene, you suck! This place is not sold out. And he got so pissed, he walked right into the audience, walked right up to him and was trying to do I'm going to show you, and looked at the guy and was just like, okay, I'm just going to go back.
I'm Gene Simmons. I'm tough with makeup.
I have a big tongue.
I'm Gene Simmons. I hate Palestine. Oh, there's a Palestinian. I'm going to run.
So, I guess that's a little bit of foreshadowing for the episode tonight. We'll get to that part of the episode later on. So, welcome everybody to the Misguided Musing third annual. Jesus, we've done this 3 times already. Third annual Festivus episode.
2 times. We've done it 2 times. This would be the third.
What?
No.
Third annual Festivus.
Hi, everybody. Well, the morning drive.
The third time is tonight. This is the third time we are doing this.
Does anybody have some morning water?
So anyway,
I just
Will
dropped
not
my
be a
bagel.
charm.
Anyway, This is how Festivus goes for those of you who didn't listen last year.
I just splurged some cream cheese in my
All right, Matt.
cargo
Hey, Matt,
shorts.
why don't you run it? You're good.
I don't
you
know
got
what's
it now.
happening.
Go ahead.
Go.
Are you good?
Welcome.
You good?
Welcome
Are you good?
to
You good?
the
Hey, are you
third
good? Are
annual
you good?
Festivus
Hey, Matt, are you good?
show
Hey
on
guys.
NPR.
Hey guys. Are you good? Okay, cool.
This is the
There you go.
saltiest bagel ever.
Salt's the original flavor, motherfucker. Shut up. So,
This ain't kosher, okay?
So, for those of you who
Feisty.
don't know how this works, we do a kind of a fun show for the end of the year. This is our year-end show.
Real fun so far.
That was the most sarcastic, patronizing grievance I've ever heard, Jordan.
Are you done, Matt? Or are we gonna just keep? We're just gonna keep going. Keep going. Just gonna keep going.
Oh, this is certainly the cold opening.
Oh man. Do you want to start over? Or do you want to just go ahead?
Gotta bring my crickets over.
All right. So, welcome to the Misguided Musings third annual Festivus Spectacular. This episode, for those of you who weren't with us last year, is an episode basically around our favorite holiday of Festivus, where we trash on Christmas and the year that was 2017, because it's basically our year-end show.
Fuck Christmas.
And we may air some grievances. Mine is with Matt, just bulldozing whatever jokes he feels like, because he doesn't understand how a punchline works.
Matt, I love you.
First grievance of the episode is just that one on Matt.
It's called alternative comedy, Jordan.
Oh, that's how it works. Yeah, alternative comedy.
Matt is the Tim and Eric show of our podcast.
So, anyway,
This is quickly turning into dinner after Dad throws a plate, but you know Mom has a second phone.
and a new black eye.
A new
Just
black
kidding.
guy, Jordan.
Yes, a new black
Yeah,
eye.
it was
Tell
both.
everyone
If
you
you
both.
went racist with that.
No, he was just stating that it was both.
Yeah, right. You know. Anyway, so we usually play a game on Festivus. First time we did it, it was Donald Trump or Frank from It's Always Sunny. That went over well.
Frank Reynolds.
Tom won that game. For those of you who don't know
He
Tom,
was the
he's
arrogant
still
bastard.
someone who helps us out with the show.
He still owed a beer.
He
by
still
the
owed
way,
a six-pack of beer, and that was from everybody who was not the host, because I couldn't participate.
I bought him a beer the other night.
Oh,
so
okay. Well, that
he's all
covers
set.
everybody. The six-pack he was owed.
I wasn't on the show then. just to be
Last year
clear.
we did a game. I don't remember what it was, so it must not have been that good.
Neither do I, but last season was kind of terrible, so let's just
Right.
move on.
And this year's game, I intended to do a game of quotes from 2017, and I found that most of them were people who were claiming they were sexually harassed, or people who are fighting sexual harassment claims. And I didn't want to include anything there from Donald Trump, so instead I'm going to do a special Christmas-themed What the Hell America.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Why did we react dead to that? What the hell, Christmas?
yeah, I mean, basically, what the hell Christmas?
Can we play like the Nightmare Before Christmas is What's This after we do some editing? Just play it right now. Be like, the fuck is this? You get it.
Hey, is
I know,
Better
but
Live Than
if you don't
Dead
acknowledge
still
it,
on
we
I
the
don't
are
know,
fine.
probably not. I don't.
Hold on. Checking now. Continue.
That silence was their pulse, so no. Sorry.
Aren't you friends with one of the guys on that show?
I don't think he does it anymore. I haven't listened because, it's terrible. So, back to this thing here. So, What the Hell Christmas? For those of you who don't know how the game works, I find stories across America that are Christmas related. These guys got to what state they occur in. and the winner gets nothing because that's just how we go. So, gentlemen.
Guys, I have an urgent and horrifying news story. Better Live Than Dead put out an episode on December 8th.
I think that makes them a little more active than us. It's weird.
That's almost as bad as when Carl got bit by that zombie on Walking Dead. Spoiler alert, by the way. Just sprinkle that in wherever.
So,
what? That's almost as great as Luke Skywalker.
You fuck. Jason hasn't seen it yet.
Mother.
To be honest, neither have
I
I.
haven't seen it either. I can't even corroborate.
I mean, no, that doesn't happen. Shut up, man.
Wow, Ray's parents.
So anyway,
awesome.
Speaking of, going back to the original spoiler there, End of Days comes for Ohio Man's. Oh, I just gave it away.
Really? That was
all right. Let's start over, Jordan. We're still off the rails. We're still all over the place. Let's start over and do it clean.
Are we starting over? Good, because my real name was just said.
Yeah, let's start over. We'll start over and do it clean. Everybody do it straight. You know, as straight as we can. You ready, Jordan?
So awful.
I know, that's why we got to start over, because that was terrible. We can still do the spoilers and shit, but we just weren't on. And you were mean to Matt. You were very mean to Matthew.
Recording.
I was very...
Hello everybody, Matt from the podcast again. Unfortunately, we're unable to complete the What the Hell America, so we just figured we'd go ahead with one of our first guests in quite some time. But before you listen to that, here's a word from one of our sponsors. They're great comrades.
As another holiday season approaches, we are reminded that those closest to us are getting older. No longer is great Aunt Mary and the bright sunny go-getter you remember. Now she's just stealing batteries at CVS and talking about how great cat food tastes if you close your eyes. Grandpa Jim used to tell stories about serving in Great War, but now he's just loudly talking about all the darkies that are moving in down the street. We know that can't be easy, but it doesn't have to be this way. You have options beyond buying one-way bus ticket to Boca Raton and releasing your elderly burden into the wild. We here at Sundown Acres want to help shoulder burden. Our prices are good because we don't expect your loved one to live that long anyway. And we have facilities to provide kind of okay care for someone you'd rather forget about. And we are conveniently located next to cemetery, discount coffin warehouse, in one of the finest funeral homes ever to be featured in Hustler magazine. So don't go it alone. And don't abandon your grandpa at YMCA 2 counties over, because they will find you. Instead, bring your nearly dead relative to Sundown Acres. And let us forget about your burdensome elderly family member for you. Merry Christmas.
I did like that Ted Cruz and Mark Hamill Twitter battle this week.
That was amazing.
I missed it.
That was a punchline, if you want to read that.
I don't Twitter anymore. I just, I'd like
Jordan
to.
joined Twitter.
I just never do. Anyway, welcome back to the third annual Festivus episode. This is going to be something that we do new. We have a good friend of the show, Sully from Southie. And every so often, we're going to have Sully from Southie explain different things. And for some reason, Sully decided he wanted to explain to you all National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which doesn't make much sense to me because we've all seen it by now, I'm sure.
I've never seen it.
But Sully, please.
What's up, kid?
Please, Sully,
going on?
take it away.
Maynard, good to see you, bud.
Yeah.
Maynard works for me down at the store. So, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for having me on your fucking show. This is fucking cool as shit. Hopefully one day my kids will be able to listen to this and, say like, hey, my dad fucking did some shit other than selling tit mags. Anyway.
Something to be proud of.
So I thought I'd explain a holiday movie to you guys. Some of you fucking millennials that weren't even born when this movie was made, probably. So I was watching fucking Christmas Vacation. It's got that weird guy from The Big Bang Theory. The one with the long hair. He's kind of fruity. I don't know what his situation is.
The one with Asperger's?
Yeah, he's no, not that, not the tall, skinny guy who plays Minecraft, obviously, but the other guy.
Autism's not funny.
Dude. It wasn't funny at all, It's not funny, but you know what is funny?
TV shows about it.
You can test for it early and then flush it out,
right? So anyway, no, I'm talking about the dorky guy who gets the hot blonde girl.
Yeah,
not the one that's
Coco.
Yeah, not the one with the giant tits, but the one with like the average tits, like the Southie tits. Anyway, so it's got that guy in it, and it's got Juliette Lewis in probably the biggest character swing, because she had starred previously in what's that movie with the fucking guy, the bartender from Cheers, and they kill a bunch of people with Oliver Stone.
That movie was way before Natural Born Killers.
Wait, is that the actress that constantly has
Anyway, all
face?
I know is I've seen her tits. So here's the point, guys. So
she was 15 in that movie.
Oh, God.
Dancing Ted, I think's his name.
Oh,
Dancing Ted.
Sully's a Roy Moore supporter.
Just get your years right and you're all set, Sully.
Allowed to go into any good malls lately?
So anyway, you fucking... All right, you cunt. Slow it down. We got to get through this. So
I do have to hand it to the Catholic Church. It's the only place where a man is more likely to be raped than a woman. Continue.
Rest in peace, Cardinal Law.
God bless you, Cardinal. Anyway, so I was watching... National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And I gotta say, this is a fucking epic movie. I don't know why this isn't the fucking It's a Wonderful Life for our generation. But it's got all the most important points. A small man who's just trying to make his family, feel good about the fucking holidays by buying him a pool that they can't even use like half the time. He finds out that his boss is a piece of shit, and he gives his goddamn bonus away. So he just gets a Jelly of the Month thing, and then his retard cousin, and it's okay because my cousin's one that I say that, is that his retard cousin goes and grabs this fucking guy and brings him to the house so they can pick on him for not giving him a bonus, and then he has a change of heart. They get the pool. It's fucking great. It's a heartwarming movie, I think.
Isn't that when they go and they play rock, paper, scissors for money right after that?
I feel like you're really fixated on the pool. Did you just really want a pool when you saw this movie?
I always wanted a pool. So when I was a kid, there was one guy in my neighborhood named Tony, and he had an above-ground pool in his backyard. And I just thought it was a fucking tits kid. Seriously. I've always wanted to swim in it, and he would never invite me over because his wife was a fucking psycho. But anyway, long story short, Clark gets his fucking pool. His kids are super proud of their dad. And this fucking guy, the CEO of the company, like, he has a change of heart, and he realizes that, capitalism isn't the only answer. Maybe you got to take care of some of your lower class employees. You know what I mean? I think it's a fucking great movie.
Does it bother anybody else? Does it bother anybody else that this dude got kidnapped and the police were like, "Oh, well, he said it's okay, and he gave him a bonus, so everybody's happy." Anybody else?
Well, he dropped the charges, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's not...
When standard. You're rich, you can kind of just tell the cops to fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, if OJ taught us anything, it said if you have enough money, you can get away with fucking anything, kid.
Just don't get in a fucking Bronco.
Sully, can we dive into the part about the Christmas lights? Because I feel like you neglected that part.
Dude, the fucking Christmas lights in that movie were fantastic. I wish that I could put those kind of Christmas lights up, but I live in a triple decker, and I live in the middle floor, so, like, if I did it, it would just look like there was a fucking racing stripe in my house, Oh, you guys got people who aren't from Boston listen to this. A triple decker is like a regular house, only sad.
And there's 3 of them, I take it.
Yeah, there's like 3 apartments in one building.
I know.
All of them make you. And all of them make you sad for the people who live in them because they all got these porches on the back, but you can't actually go on them because none of them are safe.
I mean, it's a decent porch.
And the bottom floor, for some reason, always smells like beef stew. I have no idea why.
Actually, my apartment's the only one he hasn't renovated in 10 years.
Anyway, long story short, fucking Christmas Vacation is a movie for the ages. It is better, in my opinion, than It's a Wonderful Life.
Is it better than Die Hard?
There's nothing in the world better than fucking Die Hard. You shut your whore mouth.
Lethal Weapon's pretty good, too, for a Christmas movie.
A Lethal Weapon qualifies? Does it happen around Christmas time?
I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we know Mel Gibson's pretty hardcore Christmas.
I don't know. Here's my problem, though. I don't think they celebrate Christmas in California.
Yeah, he's just really anti
he's
the other side.
Easter.
He's not a Hanukkah guy.
He's a big Easter guy. He's definitely an Easter guy.
Loves
He's
the
not a
Romans.
Hanukkah guy.
He loves the Romans.
Not a big fan of the Jews, though, that guy.
Yep, thank you.
There was
Jesus
a joke,
was
I think.
Jewish.
Yeah. No,
He's like my uncle Fitzy. My Uncle
And
Fitzy's not
apparently he
into the
likes
Jews
to
either.
see homosexuals being throwing off towers.
How do you feel about Uden pickles?
I'm an Irish kid. We don't have
Sully, I have a
Uden
question
pickles.
for you.
Hey, you
what's up,
you ever hold on, I got another question for Sully real quick. You ever hide a pickle someplace and ask someone to find it?
Have you ever been to Southie, kid? It's like the fucking national sport of Southie. Most of the time, we just put the pickle in an altar boy, though.
Oh, there you go.
And watch him do the duck walk as he waddles out of there.
Yeah, it's not gay because everybody's laughing.
Except for the guy who's crying?
It's a prank.
Nobody's crying, kid. It's a pickle. Pickles are great.
I didn't know you went to Penn State.
No. I went to Archbishop Feeney's school.
The guy from
Women's World?
Yeah. I'm confused.
I don't know. I've been drunk for about 45 minutes, guy. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
Never trust those people who have the South American dictator mustaches.
I don't know what you're saying. So, any other questions before I take off?
You're a big supporter of the IRA, yet you're not enrolled in one. Do explain.
So I've got a question. I'm not in the room with you, so I can only assume that you are wearing a scally cap. Are you wearing it forwards or backwards?
You are correct, sir.
You didn't really answer the question.
I feel like that means sideways.
I'm wearing a Bruins jersey, so that should probably fucking answer your question before you even had to ask it.
Yeah, but the scally cap, front ways or back ways?
You are correct, sir. No, it's forward. It's forward. I'm wearing the scary cap forward. I'm not a fucking queer. I can say that. My eyes won.
How do you feel about, just last question, because I think this is burning on everybody's
Yeah,
mind.
I gotta go, kid. I gotta go.
Just last question.
Take care of some shit.
Wearing
Shut
a
up,
wife
you.
beater. Wearing a wife beater with a scally cap. Pros, cons,
Look,
or against.
why are you so fixated on what I'm wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing a wife beater. I got my Adidas track pants on, my shell toes, a leather jacket, a wife beater, and a fucking silver chain like every other normal guy from Southie.
Sully, how many goals does Ray Bork have this year?
Fucking Ray Bork doesn't play for the Bruins right now, you cunt.
Who's he play for?
I'm gonna go. So it was fun
Cardinals.
hanging out with you guys. And thank you so much for having me on the show. Next time, maybe we'll do this again, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk.
All right,
this
cool,
might be a thing.
cool.
This might be a thing.
You guys got my commercial, right? You gonna play it after this?
We'll
'Cause
need
if
to
you
talk
don't,
to the
my
continuity
fucking-
writer about that.
My cousins are gonna be really unhappy if you know what I mean.
It's my understanding that you were promised a commercial for this. I don't
Yeah,
know
my
that
cousins
your
from-
visit, I don't know that your visit deems the commercial to be necessary, but we'll work it out, I think.
All right, cool, kid. Come down to Sully's fucking adult bookstore and halal meat shop. We got shit for everybody, even the guys that don't jerk off normally.
I'll be at the register all night.
When you say
He
don't jerk
will
off
be, and
normally,
yeah.
is that like they have a disease and they can't jerk off, or like they've got a bad hand, or is it just...
No, I'm pretty sure those Muslim guys don't beat off, right?
Oh no.
That's why we got the halal meat stuff. We want a little something for everybody.
I guess it would make a lot of sense that they bomb a lot of stuff because they don't.
Do you have a confessional booth in your adult store?
No, but we did hang some mistletoe over the glory hole in the fucking viewing section. So,
Do you guys have a try before you buy section? Just
cool.
Basically, my entire store is a kind of a try before you buy. I mean, as long as you use the Purell afterwards, it's fine.
All right, thank you, Sully, for explaining to us whatever this 13 minutes of hell was. We will be right back with the
Hold on. You guys said I could fucking plug my charity.
Was it the March Nichols?
Listen, I just want you guys to make sure that if you donate any of your gently used adult marital aids to my charity, it's called Toys for Thoughts, which stands for that hoe over there. It's mostly girls that do webcams that can't afford fucking things to shove inside themselves. But you'll hear about that in the commercial. Just make sure you donate. Come down to Sully's. We're right behind City Hall. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Hey, kid. It's Sully here. It's Christmas time. The most joyous fucking time of the year. This is the season of giving. And I'm not talking about your cousin Julie giving half-price tug jobs behind the North Quincy Stop and Shop. This is a time to give to those less fortunate. And while everyone thinks of the homeless and retards, no one's thinking about webcam models who, for one reason or another, can't afford marital aids. Well, here at Sully's Adult Bookstore and Halal Meat Shop, we're thinking about those Eastern European chicks. We can't bear the thought of another season where those turkeys don't get stuffed. Which is why we came up with Toys for Thoughts. It's like Toys for Tots, except all our Marines aren't legally allowed near a school. And instead of kids, it's that hoe over there. So come on down to Sully's Adult Bookstore and Halal Meat Shop and pick up a little something for the missus. And while you're at it, drop off those gently used anal beads for Tiffany, because she can't afford baby formula and stuff to shove in a turd cutter at the same time. Make it a Merry Christmas for all, not just bums and tards.
Wait,
Sarge started recording.
I introduced the bit, and you take it over from there.
You introduce, and I take it over from there. Okay. Well, welcome back to the show, everyone.
No. I introduced the bit. You take it over.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. If you missed the last
5
few
4,
seconds,
welcome back to
3.
the show.
Welcome back to the show, everyone.
3, 2, or 1. You're not supposed to say it.
Wait, am I supposed to go on 1 or go on go?
You're supposed to go 5, 4.
Here's last
just like
year's...
Wayne's World.
Nope.
But I can't see you, so how do I know when you got to 1? And you point at me.
Here is the recap of last year's Deadpool.
And I'll take it over from here. Okay, so
like he's reading.
Stop reading the show notes.
All right,
Jesus.
so it was me. Here's the 5 people I chose for deaths. There were more wish lists than anything else.
No, wait, no. Let's just give like the most shocking person that you survived your death list.
Okay, David Bowie's Lazarus. I really thought he was going to come back and then die again. And
all right,
I can't believe
and
you
share really good music. No, Billy Joel. Billy Joel was one of them. I thought Billy Joel with all the car accidents, because he's had many of those in his career.
Yeah,
I started the fire. Yeah.
All right, so
and then I had my Angels.
List. Okay, yeah, Angels. Who is the most?
I had
shocking...
Michael Caine, Sean Connery. No, Kirk Douglas, because he was like 102.
Yeah, that was actually. I'm surprised he's not dead yet. Although I think he's probably like just dead in a chair.
Well, they asked him recently. There's like, why are you still alive? And he was like, I jerk it every day. That's basically what
the Christian Oster story.
Who would you say was Sarge's most shocking survivor on his death list?
George H.W. Bush, because it was touch and go there for
I'm
a while.
fucking shocked. Not only did he survive, but then he got a sexual allegation. I'm blown away.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. There's still like 11 days left in the year, so these numbers could change. But who's his most shocking angel to make it?
I'm going to say Brian Johnson of AC/DC, because we did lose somebody from AC/DC, and I'm wondering if maybe by accident, Sarge, you might have got them mixed up. Because if Malcolm Young had dementia, maybe, and Brian Johnson.
Well, you know how it is. All Australians look exactly alike. So
yeah. Well, he had the hearing problem, and they called that a health. So I could understand, but it was really Malcolm Young. But still, like that was a pretty good pick.
Yeah, I had Malcolm Young, Scott Weiland, Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, David Bowie.
Are you just hold on?
He's just
hold on, guys. Time out. I think he's actually just trying to fill
next year.
Wait, time out. Are these people that you had on your Deadpool last year?
Well, yeah, we're trying to fill a pool with dead people, right? Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain.
These aren't cool dead bodies you want to swim with, bro.
No, that's not how this works.
You were supposed to pick people that you thought would die.
Reagan.
Right? No.
Wait.
Ebola. The plague.
Yeah. So what we did was we picked people we thought would die last year.
Legionnaire's disease.
And then
not people that were already dead and could fill the pool.
Right.
I had a whole bunch too.
Oh man, he wants a pool full of people.
Bill Paxton, I'm sure, was on that list.
Yeah, no, Pullman.
Right, Bill Pullman was on that list.
But are we sure he even got the right one?
Oh,
Paxton was in Independence Day 2.
Do we even? I don't even think we can.
Gray beard and everything.
I don't even think we can continue on with this recap. I think we should just kind of. We should
try
Jordan,
something
different
you did
this year.
actually have the only death. You got Mary Tyler Moore. But you also, one of your angels died. Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, I know. That's so depressing. But I get points for all the other angels.
But he's also
so
89,
really
so after 85, I really don't care.
Yeah, I mean, all the other angels lived, so I think that's probably a wash, minus your guys' point totals there. Anyway, this year we're not going to do a Deadpool because it's morbid and creepy, and Maynard seems to think we're filling a pool full of dead bodies.
I had a tragic one. I wrote the cast of Stranger Things.
Wow.
He's going for the points there. So
I was going for
you got Barb.
I mean, literally. I mean, I was just putting two and two together. Who's most likely to die? These kids go to school every other week. School is ruined. So
all right.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? That
guys
kid without the front
I've got
teeth,
an idea.
Something bad could have happened.
Hold on,
to him.
I've got an idea. I think we're gonna do a 2-person pool here, guys. Let's stay on track. Stay on target.
2 wins for Matt.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 2-person pool here. It's gonna be a sexual harassment allegation pool. You have to pick one person who gets nailed with an allegation and one person who dodges one.
I see where you're going with this, and it's not out of this room till we're finished.
Nope, that is not.
And the police are here. Great.
They're already
apparently all Jordan had to say was sexual assault allegation, and suddenly the cops are
all
here.
Right, so you pick 2 people. One who is...
Whose potted plant did you jack off into, buddy?
Everybody's.
So it's the worst crime ever. You leave your DNA everywhere.
Why do you think I keep buying you guys plants? I can't keep them here. They smell.
All right. So you pick one person who you think is a diddler, and you pick one person who isn't a scumbag, and then you go from there. So,
can I go first?
You can go fist.
Okay. So I think the diddler of the year is going to. I know this is going to hurt a lot of people, but I'm just going to say that the biggest one to come out is going to happen. Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh man, that's like a sleeper pick. That's a sleeper pick.
And
that's tough. You know what's kind of fucked up though is I can kind of see it.
No,
those accordion fingers.
No.
You don't know.
Yeah, the hair.
But it's gonna be dudes. It's gonna be dudes. He's gonna be a George Takei.
All right, and your non-scumbag, your non-diddler.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Who's dead?
Yeah.
Who's dead? So you dead. Yeah. So he's got to be living in order for the allegations.
Oh, there won't be an allegation on him. Does that count?
No. So you pick someone who
he's dead.
Is going to have an allegation.
I tried to pick up a chick and she said no. I get no respect.
So the idea behind this is that you pick people who are going to.
My mom's my biggest heckler. I get no respect.
Still dead. Oh my god. No, Matt. Here's the thing. You got to pick somebody who's alive right now.
Maybe I'm getting him and Brian Dennehy mixed up.
All right.
Pretty sure Brian Dennehy's also dead.
All right.
Brian Dennehy. That's my pick.
He died in Tommy Boy though.
So the person who you think is going to have an allegation is Weird Al. Give me somebody who is not going to have an allegation against them, who is still alive.
Chris Farley. No, sorry, Brian Dennehy. Brian Dennehy.
I think they're both dead. I'm pretty sure they're
Brian
both dead.
Dennehy's alive.
Oh,
leave it to Maynard
to
come out with that little nugget.
He
right,
outlived
Sarge,
his son.
Sarge, you go ahead and take it from there.
All right, so the person who isn't going to have an allegation against them, Val Kilmer.
That was a
He
layup.
already did.
No.
Did he?
No, that was a layup.
I don't know,
All right.
man.
Val Kilmer's
Kilmer.
not going to have one.
All right.
Who's going to be your scumbag?
Who's going to be my scumbag? I'm going to say... Who's that fucking weird kid from the goddamn High School Musical movies? Zac Efron. Zac Efron's going to get nailed. He's going to get caught up.
That's a good pick.
He's got a rape face.
Yeah, he does.
He's got rape face, big time.
Right.
He does.
All right, I'm going to go...
But the thing is, the twist is going to be Zac Efron is going to be accused of raping a dude.
It's going to be Weird Al.
I'm gonna go next.
He's basically
all right,
the Predator.
So, my shitbag, and he's just kind of a weird guy. He's very eclectic, so it really makes a lot of sense.
Andy Kaufman.
Josh Holm from Queens of Stone Age?
It's I'm actually gonna go with John Malkovich.
Really?
That's a good pick.
I love John Malkovich. How fucking
I love John
He
dare
lives
you.
in
Malkovich too, but
he lives in Havett Square.
but what if, right? Just what if he's kind of like he's out there. It was between him and Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp smells, and so
And
it'll be called B and
Johnny
John
Depp.
Malkovich.
Johnny Depp looks like he smells like wet
Yes,
cigarettes.
And didn't he beat up that like really attractive actress that he was going to marry?
Yes.
Amber Heard.
And then
Yeah.
my
So-
hold on,
wait, no,
hold on, my
hold on.
non-shit bag. Just I'm gonna plow through this.
What's her name again?
My non-shit bag is gonna
What's
be
her
Gary
name?
Oldman.
That's
Well,
a fair.
I mean, come on,
That's fair.
lay up. Gary Oldman's a
Well,
fucking
he was
saint.
Dracula.
Why don't you just make
He
it
was,
Rick
he was
Astley?
Dracula.
The man literally shits ice cream. He's the greatest actor in the history of the world, and is probably never even sexually assaulted himself.
Only when he played.
Don't act like you guys don't know what that is. Well, like you kind of want to masturbate, but like
Hey,
you don't want to, but then you convince
Matt,
yourself.
Matt, you're roboting again. But anyway, so
10011.
my shitbag is going to be John Malkovich, and my non-shitbag will be Gary Oldman.
I'm uncomfortable with both your choices.
All right, well, you know what? Then here, I'm gonna change it on the fly. My shitbag is going to be Christian Bale because I feel like
fair.
he's angry and could be a total raper when someone says no to him.
I don't think he's a raper, but I think he's a groper.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, he's definitely.
Yeah, I don't think he's a raper.
He's definitely.
But he seems like the kind of guy who's going to grab a boob.
All right, can you get it back out and
sound like an alien voice filter?
Apparently, Matt is the droid from the second Star Wars movie
I think Christian Bale give people the Mario Batali treatment. I don't know if you read what he did, but he's pretty fucking terrible. And then if I had to pick like a non-shitbag,
welcome back.
I'm kind of surprised that Guy Fieri hasn't.
So if I had to pick a
caught up in this
shitbag,
he's already a shitbag.
Guy Fieri, yeah, no, he
would just become a scumbag.
If I had to pick a non-shitbag, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna live dangerously now because Sarge called me out. I'm gonna say Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
that's dangerous. One. He's gonna be my non-shitbag, and Christian Bale is gonna.
You've got lights. You've got cameras. Bitchin' technology.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at, gents.
All right. That's a good one, man. You are living dangerously. Nicolas Cage, I think he would have been on my shitbag list.
You probably could still do that, but you've already gone, and so now it's up to Jesse.
No. No, Zac Efron is a shitbag. He's eventually going to get called out. It's just a matter of time.
All right, can I go?
Yeah, Maynard.
All right. Shitbag, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to jump out real quick.
All right, I can see
just
that.
Finish Without Me. Strong show.
That's actually the most heard quote in my sex life.
Strong show. Finish Without Me.
Yep.
All right, so
and that's what she wrote.
I could see Jared Leto.
Jared Leto was a good one.
Non-shitbag, I'm gonna go Russell Crowe.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good list. That's a tough one.
I think that's one that you're expecting, but he's gonna be okay.
The thing is, like, Russell Crowe definitely smells like dry cigarettes. I feel like Jared Leto smells like wet cigarettes and like vanilla ice cream vaguely.
Well, he's an actor and he's in a band.
Yeah,
he's
definitely fucked a groupie's daughter. You know,
he may beat up a woman, but he's only beaten the cancer out of her.
Oh, fucking shit!
Oh god,
Matt, there's something deeply wrong with you. All right, Jesse, what you got?
That's for
Here's the thing. I've thought about it, and I've seen the people who have had allegations against them, and fitting with the pattern, it pains me to say it because I loved him so much. Bruce Willis, I think, might come out to be a shitbag.
No,
he's
that
old school dude, and I think that if he did some shit that women weren't okay with, I think he was from one of those times where he's like, "Yeah, that's fucking fine. What the hell?"
He might. He might
strikes me as someone.
He's like, dude, Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, he might have gotten a piece of Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of information on him.
Yeah.
He's a huge fucking tool. I know a couple of people who were extras in one of the movies he filmed here in Boston, and they said the movie director couldn't stand.
I haven't heard good things about him either.
A big diva.
I had a friend, and I can't really reveal his name without blowing up his spot, but he did some consulting on one of his films, and he said similar things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is my potential shitbag for the year.
Who's your non-shitbag?
I mean, I think it's pretty much a layup that this guy didn't rape anybody. He's just too busy being awesome all the time. My non-shitbag is Samuel L. Jackson.
All right. You know, honestly, if I thought about it, Samuel L. Jackson might have been on my shitbag list. Not because he's a shitbag, but just because, he's from a different time. You might have slapped.
He was a huge
crack. You might have slapped
a
production assistant on the ass on her way out the door. You know.
Yeah.
He was also a crack addict as well, so something might have happened.
I don't think pre-fame counts.
Let me be clear with this episode, just before we go on any further. We're not making light of people who have sexually assaulted people. We're just
No,
looking
we're
at
not.
people who are kind of sketchy to begin with and saying they probably did something terrible.
See, I was gonna choose Jeremy Piven, but no one gives a fuck about him, so no one's gonna say anything.
Dude, he already got nailed.
He's already been accused.
He's already been accused.
Oh, really? Oh, that is
His show
least
got
surprising
canceled.
news ever.
Yeah, really. I'm less
I remember,
surprised about Gene Simmons than I am about Jeremy Piven.
So a couple of years ago, remember they came out with that Entourage movie? I don't know why, but you know how you're friends with people in high school on Facebook, and then it's like one of those revelations that they post something, or for some reason you look at something they posted, it shows up in the news feed, and it was like Entourage, June 6th. I can't wait to see what the boys are up to, and it just gave me the biggest douche chills
douche
possible.
chills are bad, man.
And I was just like, I went on a purge that day. I was like, he's gone, obviously, first on the hit list, and then went through a whole bunch of other people. But
all right, so the episode is almost over.
Entourage.
The episode is almost over, but we still have to air our grievances.
Winter's not
without
coming.
Moose. We have to kind of do our own. So we gotta air your grievances. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. So we're gonna start with Jesse. What's your grievance? Okay, good talk. Good talk, Matt.
My grievance is banks who put put the sign IRA out front with no Roth on it. How the hell are you going to expect any kind of deposits from WASPs?
That's fair.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesse, you got one, or are you just drunk?
No, yeah, a little bit of both. No, I'm sick of people posting about politics on Facebook. Everything's not the end of the world. You're both wrong. Shut it up.
Yeah, just shut up. I agree. All right.
Facebook's not fun anymore. I thought it was going to be fun memes. And,
I gave up on Facebook last year. I was just done with it, man. I don't want to
seen too many people die on Facebook this year, and I'm like, oh, why'd I watch that?
There's so many people I know who I've seen eat questionable things and do questionable things.
Yeah.
So when they post something political, I'm like, you aren't fit to tie your own shoes.
Exactly.
Literally. You're a goddamn moron. You don't know what you're talking about.
When I see people like I know, and they're just like, hey, maybe the Earth is flat. I mean, NASA does lie a lot. And I'm like,
okay, it's time to kill yourself.
Now I have to hate you.
Yeah.
I've seen you in Boston on a rainy day. You hold your umbrella like a bayonet. Fuck off.
I have an 8-year-old daughter who knows the world is round, so you should be embarrassed. Maynard, what do you got?
Just use your goddamn blinker.
Oh my god, yes.
It was not something you turn on after you fucking turned. It's something you're supposed to put on beforehand.
You know, Rhode Island is a terrible drivers, but I've learned since moving up to Massachusetts, just use your goddamn blinker.
Your blinker is a warning. Your blinker is a warning, not a reminder.
So I keep a sack of pebbles in my middle console. You don't use your blinker, I'm pulling up next to you and firing rocks.
All right, I got one.
What
I got
is it
one,
with
and
people
it's
from Dedham, Norwood, and Walpole. I don't use.
I got one, and it's gonna be spicy, but I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna bear down. I'm gonna use some wet wipes after. We're gonna get this out.
Oh no!
Are you gonna bear down for us?
I don't want anyone in our audience to take this personally, but I don't give a fuck what you think about the new Star Wars movie. And here's why: because we're all fucking grown-ups now. I'm 35 years old. I'm not expecting a plot point from a movie about space magic. Shut the fuck up. The movie wasn't made for you. It was made for children, you fucking morons. There are people out there. There's a kid I know on Facebook. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He's got some issues. He posted, and here was on Facebook. So I don't go on Facebook that often. I went on Facebook because somebody was selling something in a yard sale site. Every once in a while they sell a couch. I need couches, so I went on. His post was, and it started with, my thoughts on the new Star Wars movie. And immediately I thought to myself, I have literally watched you eat a hot dog that fell on the ground first.
That's
So your
pretentious.
thoughts on
Oh,
the new
God.
Star Wars movie are completely negated because I know you're a fucking moron. Here's the thing. It's a movie about magic that happens in space. So you shouldn't be expecting plot points. You should be expecting guys with light swords to fight each other. And if that happened in the movie,
Yeah.
you should be fucking happy about what happened in the movie.
Yeah, use your anger for things like 9 million kids getting kicked off
Yes.
health insurance. You know, start that on MoveOn.org. Don't fucking get a million signatures of people who want to remake the movie that I think is one of the best Star Wars movie of all time. One of the
Or
best.
people
of
who are
all
like,
time.
this
Fucking
petition's
cunts.
gonna unbite Carl. It's not.
And also, I think we're missing the larger point.
Coral.
If you are posting your opinion on Facebook, it's a grand likelihood that no one gives a fuck what you think because you're still on Facebook.
You get your 7 likes and you shut the fuck up.
The medium hasn't been relevant in fucking 5 years. Literally,
Tyler
no one
Durden
cares
and the
about it.
narrator are the same person.
Oh my god.
4's enough.
Anyway, long story short, I love this kid. He's a good guy. He's a goddamn mongoloid, though, when it comes to posting on Facebook. No one cares about your movie review, you fucking idiot, because you work at Party City. All right? No one cares.
Oh.
No one cares. All right? You
Yeah,
got a college
and Don
degree in
Quixote is
English,
not a
okay?
very
You're
good
not
book.
exactly a rocket scientist.
The last time I went to Party City, I got a Batman pinata and filled it with nips for a barbecue.
That's amazing. All right. All right,
you
so
would get
guys,
a
this is the end of the
fucking
episode.
pinata.
We're not going to be back until the new year. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy whatever other holidays are coming up. Happy New Year, of course.
Happy end of the year.
Happy end of the year. And
Happy
from us,
Boxing Day.
And from us here at Misguided Musings, Jesse, take it away.
You're welcome, and we're sorry.